P, participate. R, be respectful. O, thank you for being on time. M, stay muted. I, please change your name if you can. If not, don't worry about it. Stay seated. Don't jump around. And E for eyes on me. All right, let's get going. The first thing we want to do is continue what Ms. Wood was talking about earlier this week. She was talking about growth mindset. So we're going to watch a video that kind of continues, talks a little bit more about it.
Chapter 2. Mojo bounces back. Mojo was walking down the hall when he came across a curious poster. Ooh, a robotics competition. Well, now that I know how to grow my brain like a muscle, I'll be unstoppable.
Okay, so I'm stopping for a moment so we can discuss this. I will see who has an answer. Don't just shout out though, okay? Because that gets, What does it mean to have a growth mindset? A growth mindset. Remember what Ms. Wood was talking about? That a growth mindset is different from a fixed mindset? Anybody remember? Raise your hand if you want to tell me what a growth mindset means. Prisha, tell me, what does a growth mindset mean?
I think it means our brain is growing because of some things we do hardly.
Oh, that is so true. What a great idea. Yes, your brain's definitely growing. And sometimes when things are hard and we don't give up, we help our brain grow. So it's a whole way of thinking. All right, let's go on. Oops, I went too far. Miss Cruz, don't do that again. All right, hold on. Okay.
He worked furiously, and after a few hours of hard work, he realized building a robot would be harder than he thought. But he trudged onward, making mistakes, then working hard, and then making even more mistakes. Finally, a terrible truth dawned on him. He would never build a great robot.
Uh-oh. Okay, question. When he wants to give up, does that mean his thinking, his mindset is fixed or growth? Ooh, who thinks they know? Okay, so A for fixed, B for growth, or I'm not sure. What do you think it is? When somebody wants to give up, do you think their brain is kind of in a fixed way or in a growth way? I give up. I don't want to do this anymore. Is that a growth thinking or a fixed thinking mindset? Oh, look at this. When you have a growth mindset, it means you don't give up. It means I'm just going to learn from this and do better next time. When you want to give up, that means your brain is shutting down. It's closing off. It's fixed. I don't want to do it anymore. So the answer to this question could be when somebody wants to give up, they're not growing their brain. It's fixed. It doesn't want to do it. So the blue would be the right answer, wouldn't it? When someone gives up, your brain's already fixed. Okay, let's keep going.
A little while later, Katie stopped by. Wow, sweet robot, said Katie. But what's it doing in the trash? Ah, it's garbage, said Mojo. I kept making mistakes, so I gave up. Mistakes are no big deal, said Katie. They can even make you smarter. Ooh, so mistakes are good, said Mojo. It depends how you handle them, said Katie. See, neuroscientists have studied what happens in people's brains when they make mistakes. Some people give up when they make mistakes. They think mistakes mean they just aren't good at something.
Oh, okay. Here's a question. Last question for the video. Do your teachers, Miss Cruz and Miss Wood, do we tell you it's okay to make mistakes? Yes or no? Do your teachers say it's okay, you can make mistakes? Yes or no? Oh, look at that. I see a lot of the answer. I hope I agree with that. Yeah, I do. Yes, you heard both Miss Wood and Miss Cruz say, we learn from our mistakes. It's okay to make mistakes. I make mistakes. I've even made mistakes. Have you made mistakes? Yeah, we've all made mistakes. Yeah, it's okay. It's totally fine. All right. So here we go.
So they shut down and stop trying. But when you stop trying, your brain gets lazy. It doesn't get the exercise it needs to grow. But other people focus on learning from mistakes. They love seeing what they did wrong so they can do it better next time. And that process of learning from mistakes makes your brain work extra hard to grow stronger. Mojo took another look at his robot. Maybe all those mistakes weren't such a bad thing after all. Maybe every mistake was just a step along the way to building something great. But what do you think? Could Mojo learn from his mistakes? What about you? Now that is an interesting question indeed.
Woohoo! All right. So, you know what I'm going to say to you right now before you write anything on this? Don't write yet. Don't write. I just want to say, you know what? You can make mistakes in any subject at all. Anything you do in life, some people make mistakes. It's okay. But it's really cool in science? A lot of the things we know in science were made by mistake. Some medicines, don't write anything yet. Some medicines, some experiments, some engineering, marvels, they were all made, whoops, I didn't mean to do that, but look how great it turned out. Yeah, they were happy accidents, what we call happy mistakes. So it turned out well for them. So making mistakes is not a bad thing. All right, so what is a new way to think of mistakes? So we're going to look at this chart right here. And on one side, the left side where it says instead of, these are all the ways that Mojo was thinking at the beginning of the video. And then on the blue side, that's the way he thought at the end. That's the way his friend helped him think. So we're going to look at the list on the right side, the blue side, and we're going to read them really quickly. I want you to circle your favorite thinking, your mindset, your growth mindset saying that you would have told Mojo, all right, when he was ready to give up. What would you have said? So let's read them through. The first one says, what am I missing? Or how about the second one? I'll use a different strategy. How about the third one down? Is this really my best work? How about the fourth one down? I can always improve. How about the yellow one? This may take some time. How about the next one, the blue one? Mistakes help me learn. How about the red one? I am going to train my brain. How about the green one? I will learn how to do this. And how about the purple one? There's always plan B. And the last one, I will learn from my mistakes. I will learn from them. So which one would you tell him? Which one is your favorite? Circle one, and we'll quickly move on to our science lesson. What would you tell Mojo when he was ready to give up? Tell him, use a different strategy, or try again. Or how about, it's okay to make mistakes. Mistakes help you learn. How do you think he should think? I like your answers. Very nice. Let me scroll down and see. Oh yeah, I like the train your brain or it's okay. It might take some time. You'll get it. Oh, look at the mistakes will help me learn. Yes, exactly. Okay, pups, it's time for science. Let's move on. Here we go. Today, what are you going to do today? Today, I will use pushes and pulls so I can change the motion of objects. I know I have it when I can use my energy to push or pull an object to change the direction or course of motion. Yeah, we're going to force things to move today using a push or pull, and we're going to change the direction that it goes in. Next steps, I will understand the invisible force of gravity. What? Yeah. That's next. All right, here we go. First, we're going to review a very quick review of force and motion. So first one is, please help me sort. We use pushes and pulls a lot in our everyday activities. Let's practice sorting pushes and pulls. So of the pictures, which one shows a push? Put that in the push box. Which ones show pull? Pull those into the pull box. All right, and then we'll look at some answers. Can you sort the type of force? That's going to be a lot of today's lesson, is understanding which force we're using to change the direction of objects. How do we make them move? What am I doing here? Nice work. Ooh, let's look at Jaden's. Nice, Jaden. Ooh, they're really tiny pictures. I see pulling. Oh, look at that. The teddy bear. Isn't that cute? Yeah. Now I'm thinking about a kite. Do you want to move the kite pull over to pull? Because when you're running, aren't you pulling on the string to make it come with you, to make it fly? I feel like I'm pulling on it. And let's talk about the teddy bear one. When you are giving your teddy bear a hug, what do you think you're doing with that? Nice answers. You know, it's interesting about pushes and pulls. Sometimes we can do both. So you might have to move the pictures back and forth to decide. Like when you're hugging a teddy bear, after you pull him to you, then what do you do to give him a hug? Do you pull him apart, or do you do you push him in to you, like squeeze him? That's kind of a push, isn't it? Nice job. Ooh, let's look at this one right here. Ah, yeah, I like that. I like the idea of the kite pull. That's interesting. I used to fly kites a long time ago. Let's look at Almost. Oh, very cool. Little two kids. What are they doing? Let me see. All right, let's move on, guys. You did a great sort. You know, sometimes we have to ask ourselves questions. What are they actually doing? Now, this one's a lot of fun. I had a good time finding me in a bunch of scenarios. So here are the directions, because you have to be careful. The first thing you're going to do is circle anything you see that is showing me pushing. You're going to put an X on anything that is pulling. Exit out if you see me pulling something or something pulling me. Oh, look at the balloons. What is that doing to me? I think somebody's unmuted. Hold on. Okay, CJ, thank you. So let's see. We have, and then what if I'm doing both? Let's put a heart on it. Can you draw a heart? Some kind of little symbol on it, if you can do both. No, hard to draw hearts, isn't it? Okay, well, you can do both. You can circle it and you can exit out. Then I'll know it's both, right?
Are we almost finished?
Do you need to go? Do you need to go?
No, I mean, are we almost finished?
Do you need to get going? Do you need to leave?
No,
Do you?
I'm just telling.
Then
Are we
don't
almost-
interrupt, please, please, please don't. Okay, Here we go. So everybody get ready. I'm going to show some answers. I can't wait. This is you trying to determine if you see the motion or the force of pulling or the force of pushing. Oh, look at me with the money. What am I doing with the money? Am I pushing it or pulling it? Remember, push is circle, pulling is Xing me out. And if you want to do both, you can either draw a heart on it or you can do circle and X. Okay. Let's look at some other answers. Oh boy, oh boy. Ooh, look at this one's got some, oh, where'd he go? I lost my X's. Look at that. The balloons are pulling. I love it. Look at the money though. Am I pulling the money in or am I pushing it out? Oh, I like the heart. It's good. Am I blowing into the balloon? What's blowing though? This really requires some thought, doesn't it? We talked about that the other day, last week. Blowing. What am I doing? Am I pushing or pulling the air? Okay. Oh, look at the shake. I've got a straw. What am I doing with the straw, guys? Circle it if you think I'm pushing. Exit if you think I'm pulling. And of course, you can do the heart or both, circle and X if you think I'm doing.
Pulling.
All right, let's look and see. We have Brooklyn is done, Yalini, Abdul, Olmo, London, Siddharth, Larissa. If it's not working for you, don't worry about it right now, okay? All right, here we go. Let's move on, guys. We're going to go to the next part. And yes, we are getting close to being finished. So let's watch something really cool. I bet you guys know how to do this.
Hello everyone, I'm
Watch
Anton
the
Pavlinov and this is
motion
Food Hacker.
and how he
If you wonder
changes
how
it.
come I'm sitting, I just have to be in the shot with our new guest.
Всем привет!
Meet Alex, my little student. Today we're gonna show you 3 extremely simple football tricks and then I'll try to teach you. Let's go, Alex. I'm Alex's personal coach for about a year, and most of the time we've been working on coordination, physics, and the ball feeling. And recently started to learn tricks, which we're gonna show you today. And while Alex is juggling, you can support him by giving this video a thumb up and support his channel by a subscription.
Okay, did you notice the little boy kicking? What's he doing when he kicks the ball? What force is he using? Is he using push, pull, or I don't know? Think about kicking. When you kick something, kicking that ball up, kicking it out. What are you doing? Are you pushing it? Are you pulling it? I don't know. Blake, what do you think it is?
I think it's pushing.
I think I agree with you. You must have kicked a ball before in your life. How about Yalini? Yalini, what do you think?
I'm pushing.
You think it's pushing too? Have you ever kicked a ball?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is kind of pushing, isn't it? How about Brooklyn? Brooklyn, what do you think it is?
Pushing.
Very nice. I agree. One more. Francis, what do you think? Pushing or pulling when you kick? You said push, you were right. So let's see what he does with the ball next. We see him pushing it.
Thanks, friend. So the first thing for today, Waka Waka. Looks pretty much like a Marseille turn, but with one difference. Touch the ball by 1 foot.
This little kid's good.
First step, place 1 foot, in my case left, in front of the ball and cover it with your body. Then put a sole of the back foot on the ball and start turning around. Then drag the ball into a free area with a sharp movement.
Watch that ball.
If you do a trick on the move, step on the ball a bit early.
Wait a minute. What did he do? The ball wanted to keep going, but he made it stop. How did he change the direction of the ball? Did he push on it? Did he pull it? Or both? Choose your answer. Jacinda? Hi, girl.
I'm gonna say push.
Oh, I think I saw that too. Yeah, when he stepped on it, he pushed it down. And what did that make it do, Jacinda? Did it make it keep going?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Didn't it look like it stopped when he stepped on it?
Yes.
Oh, did you know that in order to make something stop, you have to force it to stop? Yeah. And he forced it to stop. Larissa, what do you think?
I think he was pushing it.
So you also think that in order for him to make it stop, he pushed on the ball. He stepped on it.
there's more blues. There's really.
Oh, well, those are everybody's answers. I hope you have your own answer. So, guys, when we noticed him stop the ball, that's changing the. Oops, somebody has to mute. I hear somebody in the back. All right, so let's look.
Bit earlier. The second trick is called Fake In. You can see that it looks like a reverse elastico, but it's done not in one continuous move, but in 2 touches with a little pause in the middle. First step, do a hop aside.
Why do we need force to make the ball move? This is just a discussion. There's nothing to pick on here for an answer. So let's see who would like to tell me. Does the ball move on its own? Why do we need to force it to move? Let me see. Siddharth, why do we need to make the ball move? Why do we need force? That's my question. Why do we need force to make the ball move?
That's because it need force to move.
Why? What would happen if we didn't force the ball to move?
Then it'll be still.
I know, right? It will stand still. It won't go anywhere. So in order to make things move, we have to force it. Otherwise, it just sits still. Very good answer. All right, let's do the last part. And
In the jump, touch the ball by an inside of your foot. Then, after a little pause, holding working foot in the air, do a sudden dash in the opposite direction, kicking the ball by an outside of your foot. Done. The last spin for today, a step over. Thanks to its simplicity and effectiveness, it's considered to be one of the most popular tricks. First step, without lifting the foot too high, do a revolution around the ball. It's important to do a revolution, not a step over the ball. Then we need to pretend like we're gonna move in one direction, laying the body on the left leg.
watch how
Then
he
a
kicks
sudden
it.
dash in the opposite direction, kicking the ball by an outside of the foot.
So my last question is, one more time to discuss. Who wants to answer? When you change the strength of the force on the ball, does it make a difference on how it moves? So let's pretend that Benito and Arush were playing soccer, and Benito pushed the ball lightly, and Arush pushed it really strong. Okay, would that change the way the ball moves? What do you guys think? Jaden, Benito kicked it lightly, and Arush kicked it really hard. Would that change how it moves?
No.
Yeah. How would the ball go if you just kick it lightly?
It will go straight.
It would go straight. What if you kick it really hard?
It will go Now go straight. Go fast straight.
Oh, I think you're onto something. Guys, give Jaden a round of applause. Yes. Wow. You got it. That was awesome. That was a big thinker question, like a third grade question. If you change the strength of the force, it might change how the ball will move. Wonderful. Okay, guys, let's finish up our activities for the day. This is just, whoops, go ahead and mute up again, please. We're almost done. In sports activities, the motion of the ball can be changed by using a force. When you are throwing a ball, everybody pretend to throw a ball, pick it up and throw it, push it out, go. Now, when you catch a ball, you are pulling it into you like a football. Have you ever played football? Who plays football? Yeah, when the ball comes at you, you pull it toward you to catch it. Awesome. Okay, let's go on. Now, for us to change direction, we have a little mouse who's trying to get away from all the cats. So can you draw how the little mouse needs to change direction as he avoids the cats? So if we're going to change direction, you might be like walking along and then have to turn or push yourself in a new direction. Yeah. So this is just a quick fun maze that illustrates or shows how you have to follow the numbers, guys. First it goes 1, and then you have to change direction to go to number 2. Uh-oh, somebody missed 2 and 3, and oh, you got to go back. Go back. Yeah, you got to follow all the numbers in order. 1, and then you move this way to go to 2, and then you move, oh, what do you do? Down to go to 3, and then to the side to go to 4. Siddharth, can you redo it? Will it let you? Can't miss any numbers. I love mazes. I used to do mazes as a kid. Ooh, is it hard to do? Oh, look at Benito's. Check it out. So watch how the mouse had to change direction to avoid the cat. And he needed to go either left, right, up, down. He kept having to push himself in a different direction. Oh, let's look at Yelene. Oops, Yelene's not done yet. Okay. Let's look at Johnny's. Oh, there's John. Yep, I agree. Look at that. And you followed the path by changing directions. Yes, Brooklyn. Was this fun? I love this. I knew this was going to be a fun one. Oh, yes, Jaden and Siddharth. Oh, very good. I love it. Now you know how to change directions. London's working on hers. And let's look at who else? Aditya. Wonderful. Ooh, that looks so good. All right. We are going to move right.
Mine. Can you show mine? Mine.
I can see them all right here. Some of them haven't been in yet. All right. Let's see, who's this? Walter. I've got Walter, but Walter, you have to go back and whoop. You have turned this way to get to 4, right? But anyway, you can practice this at home. Wouldn't you like to do this at home later?
Teacher, you can show mine.
We're going to move on right now, and you are going to tell me if it's a push or a pull. Catching a baseball. What's catching a baseball? Remember how we said we catch a ball? How do we do that? Oh, get it. And what about catching a football? Hey, we just talked about that too. Is that pushing or pulling? Bouncing a basketball. Well, basketball wants to go that way, but you have to make it change direction when you bounce it. Otherwise, it's just going to go off on its own and do its own thing. Might go the wrong way. In order for you to change direction, when you bounce it, you're making it go back down. What are you doing? Are you pushing or pulling? How about throwing a baseball? Picking up a baseball. How about scooping up fish out of a pond? Is that pushing or pulling? All right. So we're going to try to go faster. Look at this, push, pull, push, pull, push, pull. Yeah, oh, I like the scooping up fish. That is a pull, Larissa. Very nice.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Try to stay muted, please. We're almost done. You know what? Can I tell you a little secret? In math, we're going to have small groups starting next week. I'm about to give the schedule to your families. We'll be able to talk more then, but a whole group like this, you have to let the teacher do most of the talking, okay? And let's see. Let's check out two more people, two more. Who have we seen? Let's look at Jaden's. Okay. Oh, yeah. Picking up baseball, you pull it up toward you. Very nice.
And mine?
Oops, who just unmuted? You know, I have to have a discussion with your families about the promise. Maybe they need to sit with you guys and make sure that you are definitely keeping your promise, guys. Pull, catching a football, pull, bouncing a basketball. That is a push. You're right. Very good, Abdul. All right, guys, I don't have time to see everybody's. I don't, because we're done. We're almost done. All right, here we go. Time to climb, fast as you can. We had a specific request to do a time to climb yesterday, so let's do it as fast as we can. Choose your player and tell me if you know the different types of force and how it makes things move. We have 3 and 4. Yay. Give it a few more seconds. Waiting for more players to join. Yay. Very nice. Oh, look at all these great people. Oh, I'm very excited. Look, there's a lot of penguins. All right. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Dun, 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 dun. Which picture is an example of a push? Seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Oh, Walter, you're in the lead. Nice. Okay, next one. Question number 2. Which picture is an example of a pole? Walter, yeah, you like that, huh? Blake's right on your tail. There he is. Okay, and how'd we do? Woohoo! There we go. And number 3, everybody's a winner. You guys are amazing. I love your answers. Which picture is an example of a push? Okay, find the push. Seconds left. Which one is showing the force that is pushing? Here it goes. Woohoo! Oh, Blake, look at you. All right, next question. All right, this one is, which picture is an example of pushing? Okay, find the push again. Find the push, find the push. Left, 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Did you find the push? Let's see. Wow. Look at those scores. 2 more questions and we're going to finish for the day. Which is the pull? Show me the pulling force. Quick, who's fastest? Ten seconds left. Who can find the example of a pull? Wow, last question. My love bugs. Boy, I love spending time with you guys. This is like the best part of my day. Okay, last question. Which is an example of a pull? Pull, pull. Which one is the pull? Yay, we did it. Nice work. Woohoo. Okay, give yourselves, I don't know, kiss your brain. Give yourself a hug, pat on the back. You guys did it. Proud of all of you. And now I just want to show you this rainy day activity. Anybody have a box? Anybody have straws? How about glue or tape? You can make your own mouse maze. Yes. Would you like to do that? It's a rainy day. You can go ahead and make your own mouse maze. Yeah. So raise your hand if you have a box. Raise your hand if you have glue. Raise your hand if you have straws or blocks. Go make your maze. It's not for a grade. It's just for fun. Okay. Now, next, oh, what? Wait, I'm almost done. How comfortable do you feel describing the force needed to change the motion of an object? Okay, I got this. I need more practice. Help! Quick, and you can be done as soon as you finish your answer. You can go. You can go when you're done, okay? I'm so sorry it went long. All right, but you guys did great, and I'm proud of you. Thank you for remembering your promise. And you did amazing. Thank you, my love bugs. Look at all those answers pouring in. Wow, you should know your force now. You're going to go practice it. Maybe you'll make your maze. If you do, you can send me a picture and I'll put it on the school's Twitter website. Oh, you'll be famous on school Twitter. Okay, loves, I'm going to stop sharing.
Miss?
There we go. Okay, great. Now,
Miss?
oh, hold on. You may go if you need to go. If you want to stay and talk to me, I have 3 minutes. That's what I've got. Okay, so bye, loves. All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Learning with me. Bye.
Teacher.